put us as live.
Yeah, let's send it out.
Got some new cables here. They're all tangled up. Somebody is mopping the glass for the scorer's table.
I think that's a great idea. Welcome to our one viewer out there, Mike.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, now we have two.
All right. Well, exciting day today. This is our first broadcast with the girls with two working headsets. So we'll get play-by-play and color. I think I ran the last couple games. Or I ran the last game, and you did the game before it solo.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get a little bit better production value.
Two-man booth.
All right, so today we've got a 1250 puck drop against the Indy Fuel 12U team. This is our first time playing this team. Any update expectations on the MHR?
Well, I'm trying to get my Safari to load right now. As typical, not great cellular coverage here at the beautiful Chiller Dublin.
All right, well, I'll try and do what I can off of memory. But when I last looked, they had, I think, lost their first 4 games and then came back and won their next 4. So they had took themselves from a 77 to an 82 for MHR, while the CCYHA girls are an 87. So
you are all over it, Mike. I just was able to pull it up. 87.41 for the girls, 10-1-2 record on the year. Indy Junior Fuel 4-4, 82.15. So you had that thing memorized.
All right, look at that.
So Vegas would have this game as about a 5-goal spread in favor of the girls.
Now, all that being said, this team, I think, played pretty closely, and I can't remember which team, a team that we played pretty closely. I wouldn't expect this to be a runaway one way or another, but we'll see.
Let's see if we can get our common opponents here. Yeah, so to your point, they played Sylvania North Stars. So the last game I believe the girls had, they did win both, or Indy Junior Fuel lost that game 0-6, but similar outcome with the Cincinnati Junior Cyclones. They beat them 5-1.
Okay. All right. One thing we want to keep an eye out, there was a rumor that Frida, Sienna Frida, was going to wear number 15. Apparently we had a lost or a forgotten jersey situation, so we'll want to keep an eye out for that.
I think I can confirm I see number 15 there.
There you go.
I was wondering who that was.
Now we are back with our regular goalie for the rest of the season now. We'll have Millie Fedienchik. There, I got it in the second try. So excited to have Millie for the rest of the season here.
I believe the only skater we're down today is Ren, if crossbar is accurate.
All right. Pretty close to a full team, which I don't think we've played a game yet with a full team. All right, girls are going to rally around the net here and get themselves pumped up and ready for this game. Got to say here, you can't see it in the screen yet, but when they come for the face-off, the Indy Fuel Their unis are, I think they would say fire. Those are some good-looking jerseys. CCYHA girls in their home whites. All right, 12-minute periods here. Starting a bit late.
Did you hear about the outage at Chiller North?
Oh,
Power's out.
No good there. All right,
Thankfully, we got power here.
We got Beach, Schoenfeld, and and Park. I'm sorry, on offense there. Elbrock, and we do have Ren. Ren Albertson's back there on defense.
Fake news.
There we go. So maybe we got a full team.
Sorry here.
All right. So puck gets dumped deep into the Indy Fuel zone. They're going to try and clear, and it does. Pops off a Ren stick and be on the rush here. Broken up by Elbrock. Indy's still going to bring it back in. Nice move around El. Shot on goal goes wide right to the near side here. Up to the point. Indy's going to keep it in. He's got Elbrock going to put some pressure on. Ooh, girl in front. Took a swing at it, but missed. That was a dangerous play there. And Jackets will clear. Line change for the Jackets. Mackenzie Cash coming out. K Slack also. And then Cachet and LaRoche out back. All right, Cash has got it. She's going to center it, but picked off by Indy Fuel. And they're going to exit the zone. Good speed through the neutral zone for Indy. Move gets around LaRoche. Fires a goal. Wow, good move there from the Indy Fuel.
Yeah, you called it, Mike. I mean, she kind of broke through the neutral zone there. Was picking up steam into the girls' defensive zone. Early goal for the Indy Junior Fuel.
Yeah, this is a good matchup here. Next weekend, the girls are going to go to Michigan and going to play some pretty tough competition. I think speed is going to help them get prepared for that.
Girls coming off a 2-week break.
Yep. Puck drop, kind of a mess there. A little scrum. Indy Fuel's going to get it and dump it in the zone. Frieda's going to take it and throw it up to the half wall. And Cash will get it up to Park, who will get it out of the zone. Kerrigan now going to chase on the forecheck. Good pressure there. Indy Fuel's going to try and clear. It's going to bounce back to Frieda, who's going to dump it back in. Back to Kerrigan. She's got it behind the net. She's going to try and throw it back out to the point there. Indy Fuel's going to get it. Back to Frieda. Frieda over to Bruck. Rolls off her stick here. A little bit of chaos here. Into the neutral zone, though. All right, Park's going to throw it in, and it's going to come right back out to Indy. They're going to try and carry it through the neutral zone, but poked off there, off the stick by Alyssa Lai. And then thrown back to the neutral zone. All right, Cachet's going to wrangle this in the defensive zone and throw it out to Lai. Lai fighting, but Indy Fuel's going to keep it in the neutral zone. Cachet's going to throw it deep. No icing there. It's waved off. Looks like Cousineau's on the forecheck. She tried to center it, but it was blocked. Thrown back behind the net. Now Alyssa applying some pressure. All right, she holds it, tries to hold it up. Indy Fuel gets it, and they're going to throw it all the way down for an icing. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off here.
Nice job by the girls to change the pressure. A little bit more sustained offensive zone time there for the Jackets.
Yeah, it looks like they're waking up. A 9:05 here left in the first. 1-0 for Fuel. Ava Beach out there takes the face-off. Kaylin Sass going to throw it around to, I can't see who that is.
Is that Schoenfeld?
Schoenfeld, yeah. I think that's Schoenfeld. Yes, 33.
Puck stuck against the back of the net there for a second.
All right, LaRoche and Frieda out back. Beach again on the face-off. All right, Indy Fuel's going to win it back, but going to be pressured there by Kaylin. Thrown in the front. Oh, Schoenfeld's, she tried to get her stick on it, just couldn't get it. Beach comes over, though. Gets the puck, throws it, gets thrown back out to the neutral zone. Frida's going to chase it into the defensive zone here, around the net. And Ava Beach is going to get it out of the zone here. Kalen pressuring the puck. Loses her footing there. We'll scrum against the boards. All right, got to be careful here. Got a 2-on-1, but Schoenfeld coming back on the back check there. Definitely helping out. Roach here. Throws it up to the half wall. Sorry, I'm having some trouble with the names. Yeah. Kalen Sass there gets it over to Beach. Beach now throws it, tries to center it to Schoenfeld. Just missed. Indy Fuel's going to pick it up and try and get it out of the zone here, and they will. All right. Wren dispossesses the Indy Fuel player. Back to Park. Park's going to throw it in. Goes past the Indy Fuel player. Now Cash with a head of steam is going to get it over to Park. Oh, just off the side of the goal.
Right idea.
Yep. All right, it's going to pop back to the point here. Ren Albertson's going to take it and try and throw it back in. And she gets it back again, second time. She's just going to dump it into the far side for her.
Nice
over to Kerrigan.
By Ren.
Yeah. Kerrigan's going to throw it in front. Nobody there. Now Indy Fuel's going to exit. Good job, Kalen, getting back there. But that's Cash, I'm sorry. Kerrigan now getting it out of the zone with support from Ella Bruck. Up to Mackenzie Cash. Cash is over to Park. Oh, just couldn't connect there. Would have had a wide open shot. Park tries to give it back to Mackenzie, but it's blocked. All right, Indy Fuel's got it, and they're going through the neutral zone. Lily's going to try and check her man off the puck and forces it below the goal line, around the back of the goal here. It gets thrown back up to Park. Couldn't quite wrangle it there. Indy Fuel's going to dump it back. Back to Cash. Cash is going to get it back to Park, gets it out of the zone. Now Cousineau's got it with a little bit of space here. Tries to make a move, but it goes off the Indy Fuel player's skate. All right, she's going to dump it into the corner here. Then you got the forecheck here with Huber supporting. All right, Huber forces the pass up to the point. It's held in. And we got a battle on the half wall. All right, Cousineau's going to come out with it. She's going to try and throw it over to Lai. Lai's going to put a shot on goal, and it is stopped by the Indy Fuel player, their goalie. That was good.
Good sequence by the girls. You can see their offensive zone structure has really changed since a couple of the first two shifts there. They're really doing a nice job holding it in. A couple good big keeps up there on the blue line, Mike.
Yeah, that's big, and you can see the girls on defense. They're respecting that speed and getting back a little earlier. All right, Lai's going to win that one, and immediately thrown in by Frida.
Oh, baby.
Cousineau had a good shot there. It just went off the side of the net. Alyssa harassing the Indy Fuel player around the blue line. All right, got a chase here. Ella Bruck, careful, no penalty, and she doesn't. Comes out to Lai. He's going to take it through the neutral zone. Now Cousineau's got it. She's chasing. Ooh, good job by the Indy Fuel player just to keep her from getting the shot off. They're going to come out with some speed here. All right, good move by Indy Fuel player to get around Ella, but Frida there to support. Now Alyssa's going to pick it up in the neutral zone and try and take it in. She does. She gets it over to Cousineau, and a phantom offsides call.
Goodness gracious.
Oof.
Yeah, so the girls doing a lot of good things here the last, where are we at? 5 minutes left, so probably the last 5 minutes. I mean, they've really turned the tides. Keep doing a lot of good things there, and they're going to get one in. Hopefully two. Yeah, you can see ice is tilting a little bit in our favor at this point. So we're going all the way down. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe it was an inadvertent whistle. You know what? We're on the power play.
Oh, interesting.
How about that?
I'm not sure why the whistle was called that. All right. We had possession, but anyway.
You guys got the call? Did you guys get the call?
All right. All right, so we got Beach, Sass, and Schoenfeld as the forward line with Albertson and Cachet.
Should be a
supporting.
minute 30 penalty.
All right, Cachet's going to get it off the face-off. Dumps it in It's going to come back out to the point. It's held by Cachet again. Sass over to Beach. Beach fires. Oh, tipped at front and goes over the net. Back out to Beach from behind the net. A little scramble here in the slot there. Goes into the corner. Beach is going to come out with it here. She's got it right behind the net here. Easy pass out to Sass, who fires it. And a good save there by the Indy Fuel goalie.
It's good connected hockey, Mike. I mean, Ava Beach doing a really nice job retrieving that puck, getting it to, who was that? Sass with the shot?
Yep.
Yeah.
And what I like to see, there was no attempt to clean that puck. It was just a shot on goal.
Absolutely. Good save there by the Indy Fuel goalie.
All right, Beach is going to win that, and it goes over to Sass, who throws it back in.
I think we had an early drop.
So that'll be waved off. All that action. A little change out back here.
We're struggling with the minute. Yeah, they have. I think they hit the default 2-minute penalty, but.
All right, we had a change there. We now have Frida and Lily LaRoche out back.
Officials having a conversation with the scorekeeper. Inadvertently put 2 minutes up at this age. Minor penalties are assessed at 1 minute 30 seconds.
Easy peasy, let them out at 30 seconds.
Also an option.
Indy Fuel parent doesn't care. Yep, easy. Although I appreciate the ref explaining the situation to everybody.
Yeah, just wants to make sure we don't get a confusion when the player exits with time still up on the scoreboard.
All right. Beach is going to win that back. Ooh, Frida just couldn't quite get that, so it's going to come into the neutral zone. She's going to send it over to Lily. Lily up to Sass. Just gets by her. An attempted clear there by Indy Fuel goes off of Sass back to Beach, and Beach has got it with a little bit of space here. Just couldn't quite get her feet under her. She's going to circle the net, though. Dangerous pass out front. There's no one there to get it. And now it's going to come out, and Frida's going to take it back into the defensive zone here. Back to Sass. Sass throws it out. Ooh, it gets through everybody, and it goes deep behind the goal line. Frida again on the puck, and she's going to carry it. She's stopped at the half wall, and is thrown back in. All right, up to Sass. Sass can't wrangle it, and Indy's going to throw it back deep again, and now you got Lily on it. Lily to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld to Ava Beach, who gets it, but dispossessed in the neutral zone, and Indy Fuel's going to take it back. All right, they're going to dump it back in again to Frida. Over to Schoenfeld.
5-on-5.
Back to 5-on-5 hockey, yeah. And now, all right, we got icing. Back to a defensive zone face-off for the Blue Jackets.
So a little inside baseball for those watching at home. If you've never joined us at Chiller Dublin, one of the many beautiful features of Chiller Dublin is a wide open mezzanine where you've got whistles going off all over the place. So you hear a whistle behind you, you think it's on your ice.
Whistles everywhere and poles for obstructed view.
Poles for days.
All right, got Cash there with the face-off. Blue Jackets got it, and they clear the zone. Now chasing. Kerrigan doing a good job coming back and getting that and dumping it deep. Parks got it now. Back to Cash. Cash couldn't get it. She's being pressured. Indy Fuel will get out of the zone, and we've got an offsides.
Good stick check there by Ella Bruck, just as Indy was trying to exit the zone. She just tapped it back in, so a little, offside at this age, but definitely stopped the rush.
All right, Cash, Kaselak, and Park with LaRoche and Cachet. A little battle at the blue line here, and they're going to get it in. Oh, right back. Man, quite a battle there, back and forth. Now Kaselak's going to be on the forecheck here in the corner. She's going to get a penalty here. Didn't look particularly bad, but that's going to get called. So we're going to be on the penalty kill here with 2 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first.
Cross check assessed. Okay, Jackets facing a little bit of adversity here. Down early 0-1 to the Indy Junior Fuel, and now finding themselves on the penalty kill.
All right, Lai, Cousineau, LaRoche, and Cachet are going to be our 4 skaters. Millie's still hanging back there. All right, Indy's going to win that and put a shot on net, and Millie's going to glove that.
No problem.
Freeze it. So we'll reset here, 4 seconds off of the power play there.
Strategic change here by the Indy Junior Fuel. Must have a sniper left-handed shot on the power play.
Yes. Alyssa's going to tie her person up, and Blue Jackets are going to be able to clear it. Indy's going to try and hold it and regroup. Now they got someone that forgot offside, so they're trying to hold on, but they can't.
It's early for everybody, Mike.
It feels like morning.
I guess it's 1:12. Maybe it's not.
All right, Blue Jackets are going to hang with the same group. We'll get a little change there from Indy Fuel. Probably get some reminders on the rules. All right, one cleanly by Lai. Thrown up to Cousineau. And back to mid-ice. All right, oh, Cousineau, perfectly timed, splits the defense here, and she's going to shoot just wide. What an opportunity there. Well timed on her pressure there. Indy Fuel's got it behind the goal line. They're trying to throw it up to clear it, but it's held in. Ooh, good hold there from Cachet. Oh, Indy Fuel's going to make it through, though. Another good move. Now we got a one-on-one here with Millie. Millie's going to stop it with a leg pad save. Another shot right after that, she gloves. So great saves by Millie holding us in there.
Yeah, Jackets shorthanded, pressing the issue. Good opportunity there for Bennett Cousineau. Then it went right back the other way. Millie standing tall between the pipes. 1:55 in the first, Mike.
All right, 35 seconds left on the power play. Puck is dropped. We got Ava Beach there on the faceoff dot. Ties her person up, and they eventually come away with it, and they're going to try and put a shot on goal, but it's sticked away. Out to the point, another one thrown in, and Millie's going to cover.
Ren Albertson just cleaning up the crease.
She is feisty, I will say.
What?
All right, we got Molly Huber, Frida, and Albertson on back, and then Ava Beach taking that face off. All right, Molly's going to get it off the face-off here. She's going to try and skate it by herself through the neutral zone. All right, sticked away by the Indy Fuel, but it is in deep. So good job for the Blue Jackets here, just putting some pressure on, taking the time off.
Yeah, we got about 5 seconds left in the penalty.
Yep, they're going to try and clear the zone, but it's going to be a battle at the blue line. Beach there with Huber supporting.
5-on-5.
All right, yeah, we are back to 5-on-5. Frida here chasing it into the defensive zone. She throws it up to the point, but held by Indy Fuel. Back up to Beach. All right, it's going to finally get out with some support from Sass. Beach now has it around Indy Fuel player, but finally a good back check from Indy Fuel to keep her from getting a shot off. All right, puck right at the goal line here. Beach has got it. She's going to throw it out to the point. Frida then going to send it back to Sass. Sass knocks it into the corner after getting stick checked. And now Beach is going to chase it around the goal line here to the other corner. And Indy Fuel's going to get it. All right, good move from Indy Fuel to get around their person and into the neutral zone. Schoenfeld with a nice back check here. Going to put a stop to that. All right, neutral zone battle. It's going to squirt out to Beach, and we got a whistle.
A hand pass.
Okay. 16 seconds left here in the first.
Yeah, great drive there by Ava Beach. She was getting harassed behind the net there, Mike. I know we're on a homer call, but I would have liked to have seen a minor penalty assessed.
All right, Cash, Park, and K-Slack. LaRoche and Cachet out back. Indy Fuel's going to win that. Take it into the corner and center it. Knock behind the, stick behind the net, and Blue Jackets are going to try and clear it. All right, Indy's going to throw it in deep, and we got a whistle for the end of the period. All right, so an entertaining first period. I think Indy Fuel definitely caught the Blue Jackets on their heels there to start the game. But both teams have had some opportunities since, and the goalies have hung strong.
Came out a couple big kills one big kill there for the Jackets. Opportunities for both teams there on the player advantage. You know, I don't know that you can ascribe a whole lot to not playing last week, but I think the girls, you know, to your point, maybe a minute into the game, were a little off guard by the speed of the junior Fuel, but have certainly more than stepped it up to meet the intensity. A lot of high danger chances for the Jackets there in the first period. Like we said before, keep throwing them on net and good things are going to happen.
Yeah, I like the way they've been playing. Definitely, like I said, getting back a little bit better on defense. Just understanding the speed. Yeah, having a week off definitely doesn't help. And now we've got, now we get some fun though of the long changes. So we'll see if we can keep it clean and not let any odd man rushes here. Cash, Park, and K-Slack going to be your forward line. All right, one back to Cachet. She's going to throw it forward into the offensive zone, and K-Slack's going to be on the forecheck. All right, Indy Fuel is going to get it, and they're going to clear the zone. Got a 2-on-1 developing here, but a good back check from Cachet. Going to put a stop to that, and they're going to throw it back out to the point. All right, dump back in. LaRoche is going to try and clear it. It's held again. Fuel have it now. Good check there from Cachet. He's going to allow K-Slack to get it and clear the zone. Now Park's got it. I got a chance here to get a one-on-one. Oh, just can't get it on her stick. Oh, it just rolled off, and it goes wide. Into the corner. Battle continues. McKenzie helping out. Indy Fuel overskates it from Cash out to Park. Park puts it on net, but goalie just knocks it aside. What an opportunity there. All right, goes back to LaRoche. He's going to send it back in. K-Slack gets it. Her shot is blocked, so it went wide. Now Indy Fuel's got it through the neutral zone. All right, Cousineau's going to come back on defense to help out. Helped on the rush, and Indy Fuel's going to get a shot, and Millie's going to glove that. A little extra whack for her troubles. Great shift there by Park. I know she had a ton of opportunities there in the offensive zone, but what you may not have seen is her on her horse getting back on the back check as that 2-on was developing. She prevented any sort of centering pass. She was there, and then she was right back on the rush. All right, Lai's going to win that over Huber. Huber over to Cousineau. Cousineau's going to try and use her speed to get around her man, and she does. She's throwing on goal, goes behind the net, recovers it, recovers her own shot. She's going to try and dump it back deep. Back to Indy Fuel. Battle on the wall here. Goes in behind the net, and Indy Fuel's got it, and they're going to try and sling it up to the point, clear it. Blue Jackets are going to hold it as Alyssa gets squashed on the wall. Cousineau's going to support, though. And she's going to help. Well, I think we got a penalty on somebody. Body contact. Cousineau is holding her ribs. Hopefully she's okay. Yeah, body contact assessed on the Indy Junior Fuel. So the Blue Jackets will be on the power play here with 10 minutes left in the second period, down 1-0. Ava Beach is going to take the face off here. I'm going to say it right now, Mike. We score on this shift. Ooh, I like it. All right, one over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld's going to put one in on net, and she scores. I think you willed that into existence. They're just doing too many things. They're doing too many things right. Well, let's do that one again. So Schoenfeld's going to get that one off the face-off and throw it in. It wasn't a hard shot, but it was. The goalie was screened, and it went right between the 5-hole, and that'll tie it up. Schoenfeld, put the puck on the net. Good things happen, right? All right, same group will stay out. So you got Sash, Schoenfeld, and Beach. Indy Fuel's going to win that. Frieda's going to knock the puck off the stick of the Indy Fuel player as it goes into the corner. Indy Fuel's going to come out with it and tries a backhand shot, but it's saved by Millie. Now Frieda's got it. She's going to try and exit the zone with some speed. Gets it over to Sass. It is out. Frieda still has it. Schoenfeld definitely obstructing her person to create a lot of space there for Frieda. Not called, but you know, all's fair. It's not called. Well, Frieda's going to get it and dump it back.
High hockey IQ play there.
That's right. All right, Beach on the forecheck here, but held by Indy Fuel in the corner, and they're going to get it with some speed coming out of the zone. Lily LaRoche is skating back here, going to try and poke that off the stick, and does. And, oh, we've got Burdette has joined the party, so a late arrival here. Burdette was there to collect the puck and get it up. Now, Ava Beach has it one-on-one. Gets it onto her forehand. Shot into the goalie.
Birdie entered the chat with speed, or didn't she?
Yeah. Apparently coming directly from a soccer game, so we'll see how stamina holds up.
She's out. She's warmed up.
Yeah. Cash Park and K-Slack on the forward line. Cachet, LaRoche out back. One back, but through or by Cachet. Now we got a little bit of a race, but she's going to throw it to the side here in the neutral zone. Indy Fuel will finally get it and be able to take it in. It's going to get thrown back behind, or to Millie, who sticks it aside. Centering attempt there, blocked by Cash. And Indy Fuel's going to throw it in from the point. Ooh, and then a follow-up rebound shot. Save. Into the corner it goes. Looks like Park is over there along with LaRoche. All right, puck's out of the zone now. You got Kerrigan is pressuring on the forecheck. All right, held in by Park. Park's going to throw it in behind the net. The chase continues. All right, good stick by Park over to K-Slack. K-Slack's going to put a shot on goal. Save.
Oh, momentum has certainly shifted here in Chiller Dublin, Mike.
Yeah, girls are looking good, starting to put more pressure on. All right, Cousineau, Huber, and Lai. Bruck and Albertson out back. All right, far side dot face off. It is won by the Blue Jackets, held in by Wren. Wren's going to throw it into the corner. Lai's got it. She's got it behind the... Ooh. Knocked off the puck there. And thrown back to the point. Albertson puts it back in, but thrown out. And that'll be on goal. So immediately be forced to play it, and Bruck's going to get it. Out to the blue line now. Lai recovered. Now gets it, and she's got it with a little bit of a head of steam here. We've got a 3-on-1. Passes over to Huber. Oh, save.
Oh, my goodness. That's it!
That was it! Oh, there was a pile up there. What a great play. Relentless. I don't know who got that. Maybe Cousineau finally cleaned up the mess. But a good job from that forward line on the rush.
Yeah, that's awesome. Nice job.
All right, so it's 2-1 now. 7-18 left in the second. And the same line will stay out after a successful run there. All right, won by Lai, up to Cousineau. Now Huber's got it. Try and throw it in deep, and she does. Cousineau's going to be first on the puck. Trying to get it to the center of the ice. All right, back to the corner here. Lai's got it now. Tries to throw it over to Huber. Oh. Huber throws it, and just saved by the goalie. Into the corner. She's going to put it, try and center it again. Just sticked away by Indy Fuel. Now they're going to get it through the neutral zone. With a head of steam here. One-on-one versus Albertson. Oh, that girl's fast. Oh, good save by Millie. Good leg pad. All right, they're going to center it again. They got a stick on it, but it was poked away. And now, good job by Cousineau getting it out of the zone here, making their man miss. All right, back into the offensive zone it goes. Off a lie into the right at the blue line. It'll exit. All right, battle here in the neutral zone. Pops out to Indy Fuel. And Ella Bruck's going to take that, and she tried to just throw it into the zone, which would have been icing that goes into the penalty box.
Hey, that works too. I guess we're going down here, though. Look at this. Neutral zone faceoff. Yeah, good stick there by Ella Bruck right there at the blue line to deny entry.
Yeah, the girls definitely got to keep an eye out. There's a couple of very fast players on the Indy Fuel that can handle the puck.
It's a well-matched game.
All right. It's going to come back to Burdette here. She's going to throw it forward. Indy Fuel's going to get it, though, and throw it back. Blue line battle continues. Frida finally going to come in here and try and skate it out. Held up again. Back to Schoenfeld, who's going to get it out of the zone.
Flying.
Oh, pops out to Ava Beach. She's got one-on-one. Fires it and scores. Wow, great job from Schoenfeld to get that into the zone there. I couldn't tell because of the obstruction if she passed it over or what happened.
She did, yeah. She fed Ava Beach.
Yeah, popped out perfect feed to Beach. All alone against the goalie, and that's not going to end well for the goalie.
Well, you know, I think this is because the skill level and the speed is like the teams are evenly matched. It's going to take fundamental, like, good team hockey to win, and that's how you've seen the 3 goals go in.
Yep, good passing. We get a change on the defensive end. So you got Cachet and LaRoche. All right, won by the Blue Jackets. Lily's chase this to the near side here and dump it in the zone. Heads behind the net. Beach will be first to pressure. It's thrown up to the half wall. Ooh. Schoenfeld couldn't quite wrangle that. It's going to come out of the zone now. All right, Indy's going to get it into the zone here. Going to skate right into Lily and get put behind the goal line here. Thrown out to the point. And it pops to the center here. Indy Fuel's going to throw it into the slot here, but it's cleared out by Cachet. All right, Sass has got it going into the offensive end, goes behind the goal. She's going to come out with it. Center to, try to center to Schoenfeld, who's in a good spot. Now to Beach. Beach fires it just over the goal. All right, near to the near side wall here, we've got a board battle. Beach, LaRoche, and Schoenfeld all supporting. All right, girls are going to throw it behind the net here and get a change. Caspo is going to pressure. Comes out to Cachet, who keeps it in. She's going to fire one in on goal. Save. Secondary shot fired by Cash. Save. Girls are really putting the pressure on now.
Ton of pressure.
LaRoche coming in to support.
Oh.
Pop back to Park, who couldn't hold it. Cachet's going to chase it back. Millie's going to play it. And an Indy Fuel player there just wipe out. Oh, good job by Cachet there avoiding that. And Kerrigan's going to throw it up to Cash. Cash has Park if she wants it. Shot glove. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off. So girls really putting the pressure on now.
3:48 remaining in the second period. Yeah, I mean, the girls are doing a great job with positioning, with supporting on puck battles. They are well deserving of this 3-1 here late in the second period.
Yeah, you can see the intensity level just ratchet up over the course of that first period now, and they're really hitting on all cylinders. All right, one face-off, but sticked away by the Fuel into the corner. Gonna pop back to Kerrigan. She's gonna try and center it, but thrown out by the Fuel, and they're gonna try and skate out of the zone. They're going to call that icing. I do think that was off us, but we'll take it.
Yeah, why not? Sometimes you just say thank you, Mike.
I will take it.
All the girls are skating down for the icing.
All right. Huber Lai and Cousineau line. Bruck and Albertson on D. All right, won by Lai. Kind of a scramble there. Going to pop back to Ella Bruck. She's going to dump it in. Lai and Huber try to hold it. We have a board battle here, but it's going to pop out. Ella Bruck's going to be waiting. Throws it over to Wren. Wren off the wall over to Cousineau. Cousineau's going to try and split defense. She's going to get a shot on goal there. Oh, and she's going to end up scoring. Just kind of misplayed by the goalie, and Bennett is going to clean that up. Now, unfortunate play there from the goalie. I think she tried to glove it, and it just squirted out.
Well, I heard it come in contact with something, and she must have got it on the rebound there.
Yeah.
4-1, 2:59 remaining. Scoring coming in bunches for the Jackets.
All right, Lai's going to take that face-off, tie up her person. All right, Huber's going to come in and support. All right, puck battle continues. Lai's going to get it, but it is slapped away. Ooh, Indy Fuel overskates it, and it stays back in. Good job by Molly to throw it in. The board battle shall continue. Good job, Birdie. Birdie throws it in, but it's picked off by Indy Fuel. They're going to throw it into the neutral zone. They're going to get it with, never mind. All right, bouncing puck finally comes over to Burdette. He's going to get it out of the zone. He's going to stay on this, continue to throw it up. Now it goes into the offensive zone. Huber and Lai pressuring. All right, Molly's going to force that pass up to the point. Oh, Frida coming in to throw it in collision with the Indy Fuel player, but everybody's up. Out to Lai, couldn't handle it. Went back to Cousineau, who got a shot on goal. Now we got to scramble in front of the net. Back and forth, Lai, another shot, another save. Lai out again to Huber. Huber back below the goal line. Indy Fuel's going to try and clear here, and held in by Birdie. Oh, good job. Molly's going to throw that over the near side wall, and they're going to finally clear it. Molly throws it back in, but quickly back out into Burdette. All right, Cousineau's going to get it deep, and she's going to get her line change. Beach now on the forecheck. Sass over supporting. Throws it, centers it. It's just sticked away by the goalie. Indy Fuel clear. Burdette now has it. Tries to come in with some speed and throw it in, but gets blocked at the blue line. Now Beach takes it in. Sticked away, and she'll throw it in behind the goal line in the corner.
Jackets have them pinned here.
Whoa, Sass lost an edge there. Hit the wall hard, but she's up. Now Indy Fuel is going to get it with some speed here. Again, one of those shifty players from their team tried to make a move, but good defense. The Blue Jacks will clear the zone. Well, I got an offsides here. Everyone can take a breath.
Just to make a point on how much pressure the Jackets have been able to apply to the junior field, they were able to execute 2 line changes while maintaining the offensive zone almost the entire time.
Yeah, that is good. A good sign. All right, Beach is going to tie her person up at the face-off. Finally, she's going to throw it back to the Indy Fuel defense. She's going to try and get it into the zone, but picked off by Schoenfeld, who's going to throw it into the offensive zone and chase. She'll be first on the puck. Oh, back to Beach. Indy Fuel's got it behind the goal line.
20 seconds.
A little bit of room here to skate. And a good pass up from Indy Fuel here. Now LaRoche is going to force a dump into the corner. Indy Fuel tried a centering pass there, but nobody home. And Lily's going to get that out of the zone. That'll do it for the second period here. So definitely the tides have turned in this game.
Well, Mike, we were asking for 2 goals. We got 4. And probably as important, surrendered 0. So Jackets up 4-1 here, headed into the third period of a back-to-back with the Indy Junior Fuel. I have to say the coaches have to be pretty happy with the response of the girls there. Like we said a couple times, Indy Junior Fuel came out, definitely an extra half step on the Jackets there for the first 2 minutes of the game. But since then, it's almost been all Jackets.
Yeah, you can just see the Jackets' skill level, top to bottom on the team, just a little bit higher. Top end of the Indy Fuel team, definitely good. Definitely some dangerous players, and they had their opportunities to get some goals, but Millie hung there between the pipes.
I'd like to see him, keep doing what's working for him. Keep it simple. Make him go 200 feet for the last 12 minutes of the game. make life really difficult on the exit for the junior fuel, and that's really what they did for probably the last half of that second period there. Have to shout out Millie. I mean, she has absolutely been a wall. Couple, you know, breakaways or one-on-one chances for the junior fuel that she has turned away.
All right, Cash is going to win that over to Kerrigan, but it is stolen away by the Indy Fuel player who's going to take that into the zone. Now Park dispossesses her. Tried to get it out of the zone, but held in by Indy Fuel. Throws it behind the net. All right, throwing up to Kerrigan on the near side point, and it's going to come out and then be offsides. All right, Albertson Bruck on defense here. Cash again, will take the draw. All right, one cleanly by the Blue Jackets over to Wren. Wren's going to throw it out of the zone. And then immediately thrown in for an offsides by Indy Fuel.
I think we're going all the way down, Mike. I mean, if that's not intentional offside, I don't know what is.
Yep, they've got it. Oh, they'll take a center ice.
All right. We'll take what we can get, I suppose.
Same lines. All right, one back to Bruck. Over to K-Slack. All right, that could have been offsides there, but it didn't matter. Indy Fuel took it back. Kept it from going in. Got a little bit of space here. Get a shot off of Millie. Millie's going to use her leg pads and knock that aside. Out to the point it goes. Slap shot.
Ooh, good save.
Good save by Millie. Picked up by Bruck. Bruck throws it up to Lai. Squirts past her. Now K-Slack's got an opportunity here. Foot race. Oh, she tried. Had a good opportunity to get that over to Park. Park going to throw it back into the corner here. Lai's going to be first on it. She's got it. Room tries to throw it to Park. Sticked away. Lai again has it. Tried to put it between the player's legs. They held it. And Indy Fuel's going to get an opportunity here. Oh, good stick lift by Lai. Gets it. She's getting on her forehand. Soft shot. Just couldn't get a lot on that.
Nice job by Kerrigan there. Last shift, I know she wasn't able to center it, but she was able to win the foot race to the goal line to wave off icing to keep the pressure alive for the Jackets.
All right, and with that, Blue Jackets completed the line change. So you got Huber, Cousineau, and Lai out front. Burdett and Frida on defense.
Welcome to our 8 viewers at home. Appreciate your continued support.
All right, one by Indy Fuel. Fuel's going to try and throw it up to the half wall. They do. Now they got a little bit of room here. They're going to exit with some speed. All right, some nifty moves from the Indy Fuel player, but tried to get a shot off, and it was blocked. I think Frida probably blocked that. Now Molly Huber's got it. Tried to throw it over to Lai, whose stick has left her. So Indy Fuel got it, but that's okay. Frida going to pick it back up and dump it in. Blue Jackets on the forecheck. Behind the goal it goes. Bennett did a good job of keeping that in the zone. And now we got a battle in the corner. Lai centers it over to Huber, throws it on goal. Two saves from the goalie.
Oh my goodness.
Two great shots from Bali there.
Doing all the right things. Doing all the right things.
Molly did a great job of getting that shot off with no space. Followed it up with a backhand. Two good saves there from Indy Fuel goalie. All right, Beach is going to win that over to Sass, who's going to be out there with Schoenfeld after the line change. All right, Sass over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld behind the net there, back to Sass. Sass centers to Beach, but it's sticked away. Indy Fuel's got it now. They'll try and clear, but it off of Sass, so held in. Beach now has it. She puts a shot in, just goes wide of the goal. Schoenfeld centers again off the side of the net. Indy Fuel trying to skate it out here. But going to run into some Blue Jackets players, going to be held in. Back behind the goal line and around the net. Schoenfeld, first one there. She's going to throw it. Well, blocked away. Oh, she does get a shot off there and a good save from Indy Fuel.
I'll tell you what, Sass, a one-girl wrecking crew there on the forecheck. She had 2 or 3 board battles that she came away with to keep the offensive zone pressure alive for the Jackets. And that just makes it, that just is exhausting for the other team.
Yeah.
I mean, for whatever reason, your energy is drained 3 times as fast when you're in the defensive zone.
Every time you think you're going to exit the zone and you have to double back on defense, it just saps your energy. All right. Indy Fuel's going to get it out of the zone here. Got Bruck and Beach and Wren holding the line. Excuse me. A little battle here in the defensive zone. Beach is going to get it out. Now we got a little foot chase here.
Oh, baby.
Right. Cash has got some room over. She's got Schoenfeld. She wants it. Going to take the shot and gloved by the Indy Fuel goalie.
Delayed reaction there by everybody. I'm not sure everybody knew what was going on there.
Probably had a good opportunity there with a pass across. Very little, a small number of times where you get that much time and space to take a shot, so you can't blame Mackenzie Cash for taking that shot. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Sass that took that shot. All right, Cash going to chase that into the sidewall here over to Kerrigan. Kerrigan's going to take a shot. Oh, save from Indy Fuel. Picked up by Park. Park's going to throw it back in, and another save.
Kerrigan saying, how did that not go in?
Yeah, she threw a real knuckleball at the goalie and was unable to glove it because it was just coming hot and spinning. So, Indy Fuel goalie getting a lot of saves in here.
Yeah, she's all things considered, having a pretty successful afternoon.
All right, Park's going to throw it in front to Kerrigan, but it's knocked away here. Cash throws it back to Kerrigan now. Shot just wide. Park's going to try and follow up with it, but it is smothered by the Indy Fuel goalie. So the pressure continues.
7:51 remaining in the third period. All Jackets.
All right. Face-off win by the Fuel. That's going back, and Blue Jackets are going to get it. Cash now going to get it behind the goal line here, try and throw it in front to Kerrigan, but it's knocked away. Indy Fuel are going to clear the zone here, and Bruck will be there to try and put a stop to it. Okay, now we got a one-on-one. This girl is shifty. Watch out. What a glove save. Oh, man. Indy Fuel player shot that against the green, and Millie said no way and took a glove save.
If that's not the save of the year, it's certainly the save of the afternoon. My goodness.
That was a heck of a move from the Indy Fuel player and a great shot. It was high into the against the green side. Millie not deterred.
Fastest glove in the Midwest.
All right, Indy Fuel's going to win that. They're going to throw it in behind the goal. Frida picks it up. He's going to get it up to Cousineau. Cousineau is going to throw it up to Lai. Lai's going to throw it into the zone. We got a chase for the puck. Indy Fuel will get there first. Somehow Blue Jackets will hold that in. All right, Lai's going to try and throw it in, but it is redirected out of the zone. And Frida's going to hold the line here in the neutral zone. Try and get it up to Cousineau. He's going to squirt it back to Burdette. Good job for Burdette to get it up to Molly. Molly's going to throw it in deep. Now you got Cousineau's going to be putting the pressure on with Molly. Held in. Oh, tried to center it. Went through everybody. Now Indy Fuel's going to get it out of the zone. Frida over to Burdette. That's going to try and get it up to Lai. Lai gets it. Couldn't quite hold it, throw it in the zone. Neutral zone battle continues. All right, a little bit of room here, a little dangerous, but that's okay. Cousineau's going to come back and pull the puck away. Oh, Lai got it in the zone with a little bit of space there, and the Indy Fuel defensive player's back turn, but just couldn't hold it.
No icing. Okay.
Yep, thrown in, and it's going to come out from Cachet out to Schoenfeld. She's got some room here. Let's see what she does. She's going to skate with it through some players, and she's going to dump it in after gaining the red line, and now Beach is going to be first one on the forecheck.
Great play.
Just overskated it, but still able to get hold of it. comes out of that battle and centers it over to Sass, but tries to tip it in, and it will be gloved by the goalie.
So Schoenfeld coming through with speed through the neutral and then just throwing it to the opposite corner and letting Ava Beach go retrieve the puck. I mean, it's just like a recipe for success.
Yeah, it's good realization to see that Ava had that head of steam, and there was no need to try and make a move. Just get it out there and let Ava go to work. All right, Blue Jackets are going to win that. Back to LaRoche. LaRoche sends it in, and it went over the player, and the goalie never saw it. That is why you throw it in from the point, folks.
Why not?
There was so much traffic there, that goalie had no idea.
I think that was officially screened by absolutely everybody on the ice.
So nice goal there from Lily. That'll make it 5-1. 5:38 left in the third. All right, got a tie up on the face-off. Blue Jackets going to win it. Sass is going to try and throw it in, but held out by the.
Oh boy!
We got a ref down. He's going to owe his partner a hot chocolate.
Everybody's fine. We're all fine. Nobody saw it.
All right, it's finally going to end up going into the offensive zone, and Beach will be on the forecheck here as they skate it behind the net. All right, they try to throw it up to the point here, but held in by the Blue Jackets. Sass is going to center it over to a streaking Beach, but picked off by Indy Fuel. Now they're on the rush. Great job from Lily LaRoche to just skate through the puck there and get it away from the Indy Fuel player. All right, it came back out, and they threw it in on for another intentional offsides.
Oh, the whole bench is buzzing now, Mike.
Yep. This is a team that is now operating at peak efficiency. And Cash is going to take that face-off, win it back to Albertson, who's going to throw it forward. That will be icing.
I can only imagine the intensity after one or two tropical smoothie drinks during the intermission.
My daughter did say hello to Tropical Smoothie on the way by and said, "I'll see you later." So
it's a popular spot.
I imagine that's where we'll be between games. All right, Cash, K-Slack, and Park with Bruck and Albertson on defense. Bruck's going to get that, and she's going to try and skate into the neutral zone with some speed. Gets it up to Cash. Cash is going to throw it in. Going to go behind the blue line or behind the goal line here. She's going to get it, try a wrap around, saved by the goalie. Follow-up here is just bouncing all over in dangerous areas. Behind the net it goes again. Cash is continuing to work. Now supported by Park. Got a little bit of a pile up here. Got 3 on the puck. K-Slack's going to come out with a little bit of space here. Throws it back to Cash. Cash is going to say enough of getting beat up behind the net and tries to get to the point, but it's picked off by the Indy Fuel. That'll be sticked away in the neutral zone. All right, Indy Fuel's going to get it into the defensive zone of the Blue Jackets, and Ella Bruck's going to pick that up again and throw it up to the point. Kerrigan over to Cash. Cash has got some room now. She's got a one-on-one with the goalie. Fires. Save from the goalie.
Mackenzie Cash read that from about a zip code away.
All right, we got Lai, Cousineau, and Huber. Lai's going to win that. Huber's going to put it on goal right off the face-off. So a good play there. No. Frozen by the goalie. They'll redo this on the face-off. All right. Win by Lai. We'll battle here on the half wall. And Indy Fuel is going to exit the zone with some speed. All right. Burdette did a good job of just slowing down the Indy Fuel player. He's going to take it through the middle and get a shot just wide. And behind the goal it goes. Frida battling it out there. Right behind the goal line. Centered pass picked off by Lai. Lai's going to throw it to the corner. Comes back to Frida. Frida's going to try and skate it out. Indy Fuel's going to hold it, though, and they got some space here to get a shot off, but Millie's going to turn it aside. Burdette comes back, picks it up behind the goal. She's got a little bit of room here. She's going to throw it up to the point. Cousineau's going to try and get it out. Held by Indy Fuel. And they're going to put it in deep again. Ooh. Centering a pass, knocked aside again, comes back to the point. And Ly's going to get it up to Huber. Huber's going to get out of the zone. They are going to go off sides. It was close.
Yeah, that's probably the most sustained pressure we've had from Indy Fuel here in about a period and a half. So nice job by them responding here late in the third period. Get the sense that it's probably late in the game. They're probably trying to build on something next game.
Yep. All right, one back to LaRoche. LaRoche's going to send it forward, but Indy Fuel's going to take it and turn it around and throw it back into the defensive zone of the Blue Jackets. Lily LaRoche up to Sass, but held. Thrown back behind the goal again. Schoenveld coming back deep to help. Continued battle here on the goal line. Beach is going to get it and throw it up to Sass. Held again by the Indy Fuel. Over to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld tried to get it up to Sass. Now we got a battle in the neutral zone. All right. Ooh, good hold by Lily there to keep it from going in the zone. All right. All that, Lily finally gets it out of the zone here. We got a little bit of a chase. Beach doing a good job there. She blocked it from exiting the zone and gets it in deep. Centers to Sass. Oh, what a play. Just turned aside. Indy Fuel are going to throw that out, try and get it out, and they do. Now we got a little bit of a chase here. Number 90 going to throw that in just wide, goes behind the net. LaRoche is going to pick it up. Up to Sass. Sass is going to tip it out. Now you got Schoenfeld, picks it up with a little bit of room. Good poke check by the Indy Fuel there, caused us to go off sides. We'll get a line change here with 48 seconds left. We got a running clock here.
And counting.
So
we must be at curfew or, yeah,
probably.
probably.
They're a little behind on this rink, and the score is a 4-point differential. So
some yelling going on. Stop the clock. Okay. Oh, boy. We do not have a running clock, Mike. Can confirm that the Indy Junior Fuel would like the 20 seconds reinstated on the clock. I understand.
Yep.
Want to play?
Absolutely understandable.
They're not going to be awarded the 20 seconds, however.
All right, face-off win by the Indy Fuel. Got 3 Blue Jackets on there, but Indy Fuel are going to keep it in. Wren's going to pick that up. She's going to just throw it out of the zone here.
Oh, Cass, look at this, Kerrigan.
All right. Indy Fuel forced to play that.
It's the second time she's done that today. Like just completely canceling out the icing.
All right. Indy Fuel's going to dump it in, but they're going to run out of time here. All right, so we got a 5-1 victory here in game 1 of the 2-game set. Good job from the Blue Jackets, turning around a bad start to that game. Millie really playing well that goal. That first shot surprised all the Blue Jackets as that girl went right by everybody. And from there on, really held it together on the defensive side.
So we will see everybody in back at what time, Mike?
It's a 3-something game?
3-something. Clicked on the wrong team there. Hold on. Loading. So we'll give you a live look there. 3:20. So back here about an hour and 20 minutes. Thanks for the call, Mike.
Yeah,
We'll
thanks
see
for
you here in
everyone
a
who
little
joined
bit.
us. We'll see you later.